time to make the push to 5-4 forever has come here, guys. We are right now 5.2k MMR, and I'm tired of losing. I'm done losing. I'm gonna become a winner in this matchup. I want to get my Grandmaster with Zerg. And we start by playing against a Protoss player. Good luck, have fun. Hey, see, I had a nice guy. Now, that's a nice guy. This is the type of guy you want in your first game. Just gives you a good feeling about yourself. Oh my god, that's just brilliant. No, none of that other garbage. These guys that are flaming me. Just good luck, have fun, Gosu. You too, buddy. I do need to send out a worker. I'm a little bit late there, I have to admit, but it's okay. He's not gonna be in time for a block, which means that we just get our hatchery down. This seems just like a very likable person already, and I already want to thank him for that. What was his name? MUTA. Oh no, it's the tweet cheese logo. So there's a likelihood now that he's gonna cannon rush me. If he does that, then we don't like him, obviously. But anything else, I'm kind of fine with at this point, to be quite frank with you all. 133 is a timing that is kind of hard stuck in my head. That's the timing where I want to be building cannons these days. I have been learning a lot more about cannon rushes myself. I just have these timings in my head. So if I see him move towards that ramp and he arrives there at 133, I'll go a little bit berserk. He starts attacking me. I can start attacking him as well. He actually took the minerals there, which means that at this point on he won't be able to deny minerals anymore. As you can see him playing with the nice graphics. As many people asked for that many a time over as well. So I figured, you know what, perhaps now is a good time to go for it. And I think indeed now is a good time to go for it. I'm gonna be getting a queen over here, 2 queens, 2 Zerglings. And we're just gonna very quickly pull out of gas. So we're still eventually gonna get our speed, but we want slightly better economy. And in order to do that, we want more minerals. In order to get more minerals, we just pull out of gas a little bit faster and have that quicker saturation on the natural. That's basically going to be the goal for now. Okay, I'm gonna get a metabolic boost out here. I said we're gonna get metabolic boost out here. I'm never sure if I want metabolic boost before or after I get my hatchery, but I'm usually so late with sending my dude to build the hatchery that it almost always ends up being my hatchery after my speed. And it should be fine. Okay, we're gonna pretend to go in, but I'm not actually gonna go in. Like I'm kind of faking it. Like this is not it. You know, this is not real. Just want to be going back here. We can even actually, what you can do is you can kind of relax here. This feels a lot like a stalker, and I'm getting very strong. Is he actually gonna go in? I think so. Oh, I think I get that. That's nice. Oh, it's adapt a second as well. In that case, we're gonna just go in. I'm even kind of suspicious that it might be Oracle first here, but could of course still be something else as well. Like I'm thinking of glaives specifically. Could be something like glaives for sure. We're gonna try to patrol a couple of links around. Oh, it's a void ray first. Luckily we built enough overlords for now, so that's actually gonna be extremely helpful. And we're gonna be scouting a little bit with those guys, really, with the links that I've built so far this game. And it's gonna be quite an adventure. I can tell you that much. This is a 4-minute nexus. It's not too late, it's not too quick either though. The way my opponent has been playing, I don't think it's actually quick at all, no. So I'm gonna send this into the natural because, oh, well, I do like sending queens into the natural. I'm gonna add a couple of links as well because I see he's moving out with a bunch of his units. I'm gonna continue spreading creep and probably start my my roach warren at this point. Did he get 2? He got 3. He did that very nicely. I didn't quite see him fly in. Surprised me a little bit that I didn't see that happen. I was a little bit slow there, I do have to admit. I'm not sure. So right now I'm thinking of just going in, you know? It's like, hey, do I actually want to go fight his... You know, go fight the good fight, basically. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure if I do want to fight the good fight. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, I'm slightly out of position. Slightly out of position once again. Let's see if I can actually catch anything here. I don't see him move out. If I see him move out, the thing I want to do is just build as many roaches as possible. And if I can't do that, then well, that's gonna suck. I have very good vision around the map. So even things like void rays I should be able to see fly out. Until I see any of that. Should have already had this going, by the way. Okay, that's a bunch of void rays. I don't actually want to build anything. Like, I don't think it's necessary to build anything for me. Just want to make sure that I don't die to some type of weird void ray push. Gotta be moving into position here as well. Oh, here comes the man. Hey, this is not the worst thing that could have happened, honestly. Gonna add a couple of these, a couple of drones. Actually decided to take that thing down. Surprised me a little bit. I'm actually kind of surprised by that, yeah. We're gonna be going into more queens and also a bit of a lurker push, I think. That's basically going to be our goal. That really is just going to be our goal. So we want to get a very good eco really quickly. These are gonna go in here. And all I really gotta make sure right now is that A, I get good upgrades. I'm gonna cancel this. And B, that I get very good eco. So I'm thinking like 83-ish workers. Maybe we'll even go 85 and then start saturating that outside base as well. Getting a lurker then already. I'm not quite sure what I want to be doing here exactly. Like, do I leave any hydras at home? I see he's trying to do something here as well, which does surprise me a little bit that he wants to expand already. I don't quite know what he's doing, of course, so you always have that as well. Actually, this guy can go here, and then this guy can go here. We get 2 more gases. I want to continue my queen production, so I can move out with a crap ton of queens, and hopefully take it from there. My creep spread has been extremely mediocre. It's because I haven't really been paying a lot of attention to it. As is always the case with my creep spread, so it's not going to be the biggest surprise. A couple more workers. He has a lot of air units, as you can see. He also recalled them back, which is interesting to note. Which means we now will be able to move these queens away from here. And hopefully start pushing out across the map. Because that really is going to be one of my bigger goals here. It's just moving across the map. So you'll see I'll start with seismic spines, which is an important upgrade for Zerg. I don't actually have the greatest map vision on that far left side. Did I just see him move out there? I'm not sure if I did. Oh, yep, I did. Got that for free. Gonna patrol a couple of units here and continue creep spread on this side as well. Then we're actually just gonna move towards the middle with these queens. You see, I'm getting a lot of lurkers. Also getting adaptive talents, and we're just going to try to push on the third base. Now this is a build that I saw Lambo do a couple of times. Important to have detection with you. The reason for that is very simple. You don't really want to be out of detection. Oh. Not the worst micro, not the greatest either, I have to admit. Just going to continue pushing no matter what happens. We have very good eco. That's the one thing that I do want to stress here. Is that the eco actually is pretty freaking solid right now. So So we're gonna put these in really nice positions. So we already have 2 lurkers right now in just insanely good positions. If we can get this one forward as well. Up. No, that one actually did end up finishing up. Then we want to move these ones forward too. Now we're actually in just a fantastic position, and he's gonna need to engage into us. If he decides not to engage into us, he's just gonna have a really, really rough time. We actually need to create more Hydras at this point as well. You see, all of his interceptors are basically done, by the way. They're just gone out of this world. We just keep moving forward, and we keep reinforcing with more and more Hydras while continuing our upgrades. And this is one of these pushes that is really, really strong. If you have an early game that was as clean as mine, it just becomes so freaking easy to play. You just kind of destroy your opponent with this type of push. Now, of course, it's never over when you're playing against Protoss. These guys have a lot of firepower in them, and I do need to be careful that I don't kind of overextend into my opponent here. But you see the interceptors once again are getting very low in numbers. And the upgrades on my Hydras are just so good. I can just kind of 3-4 shot these guys, and seems to be good enough for now. I can also still, of course, eventually transition into a couple of Vipers, which probably would have been wise to do maybe a bit faster. And we can go into things like a 6th base, as my opponent is still struggling with, well, what is it? Getting up to a 4th base. Right now he's on 3 bases. I'm gonna check to make sure that that claim holds true. It's possible, of course, that he decided to do something like take this far left base. Yeah, there we go. Not completely surprised there. Kind of predicted it even. Pretty impressive. I am very impressed. I looked at the wrong camera. The camera there is not there anymore. Rip that camera. Yeah, we're just gonna move forward and kind of aim our way to victory. And I noticed that when my early game is good, that this type of push is so difficult to hold for my opponents. Because my macro is just completely fine, you know? It's just when the early game gets weird, that's when I'm often struggling. So we now see pretty clean win here against Imhotep in 12 minutes, really without any trouble. And this guy was pretty freaking good. I think he's like 5-6, yeah, 36 points for that. We're gonna straight hop into the next game, so I'm kind of excited for that, and I'll see you guys there. All right, we're gonna get a 5.8k player here in Cuckoo. 5.8 is a rank 100-ish in Grandmaster. It's pretty high. Especially because I think my ZVT is... my ZVT is probably my worst matchup, actually. My ZVT also isn't great, though. I do struggle a little bit against them early Hellions very often. This is Oxide, which is a garbage map for Zerg as well. To add insult to injury. To rub salt into the wounds. To, you know, just hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Now, what I want to do here is I want to get a hatchery down. And hopefully get a couple of drones out as well. And I'm thinking what I want to play. I'm kind of inching towards a roach all-in on this map. Like, it's just such a bad map for Zerg that I kind of like playing roaches here, and then eventually I'm thinking either just straight cave bob, which means that you go roach into very quick lurkers, or I can play 1-1 roach into the late lurkers, but then hi Cuckoo. YouTube says hi back, man. He's a very friendly guy, by the way. I watch his stream sometimes, Cuckoo. He's very funny guy. I think he's French. He's a great guy overall. Terran player, up and coming Terran player, young one as well. Oh, what are you doing? Is this really... What is this, Cuckoo? Is he mad? Why would he do that? Says hello YouTube and then pulls a trick like this? This is messed up, man. What the heck? Hello? Was it a fake? He just faked me? What's wrong with him? Man, here I am just tooting his horn. Just saying how great I think he is. And this is how he treats me. It's ridiculous. Special tactics? Oh my god, how was that for special tactics, buddy? If I would have gotten that. Almost a type kill. That would have been kind of legendary, honestly. I wonder if that was worth it for him. Probably, right? I was pretty late with my pool, by the way. I noticed like 2-3 seconds or so. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can't remember if I built an overlord, but I don't think I did. Reactor. He has a marine as well. He's gonna flip these two bad boys over. Don't see a third depot, so I'm expecting 2 base. Or sorry, 3 base. There's no way he can get that. I haven't started my +1 yet, or my well, I haven't started my +1 yet either, but I also haven't started my my speed yet, which actually might be more of an issue. I'm so afraid right now. Oh, see 2 cars. He's gonna continue building cars for a bit. I can kind of feel that. It's not a feeling that I particularly enjoy, I have to also admit. I have no overlord spread, by the way, whatsoever. That is just really bad, and there's no real excuse for that either. Except that I'm bad. That's not really an excuse, that's an explanation. Yeah. I'm not quite sure when I'm supposed to build my my lair, but I'll just get it now. I think I'm gonna go for Cave Bob. So that means I'm gonna just go go into the type of setup where I'm gonna be very defensive. I don't want to be pulling too many tricks. I'm gonna get 2 overlords here, so I can sacrifice this one. This is 3rd base. I'm completely dead. He's gonna all-in me somehow, and I'm so bad against all-ins. Like, unironically so bad. Oh, here he is. What is this? Oh, he's playing Hellbats? He's playing Hellbats. Now, I built a couple of roaches here, which should be relatively helpful. What is that? Oh, that's a liberator. Not quite sure what he's doing, but I don't really like it. Don't feel like I look too good doing that defense either. Also relatively low in workers as we speak. I already started that. I don't quite understand how to not how to chrono boost, but how to hotkey all of my queens. So I kind of want to have 2 groups of queens, but that hasn't really been working out too great for me. Nice worker count, by the way. Like, I feel like we had a lot of workers really quickly. But then afterwards, we just kind of forgot to properly micro. He didn't lose many drones either, though, and he did have a really late 2nd base. So maybe it is possible that we... well, I kind of still want to... I still want to go into Cave Bob. That was my original plan, and I'm going to stick with that. So I'm going to actually stick with that. So this one's going to continue spreading creep here. I got a couple of these bad boys. I have so many overlords, by the way. How did I even get... Wait, how many overlords did I build? Oops. Oopsie daisies. Where's this guy going? Here. You're supposed to go here. Oh, I lost all the hotkeys of all my main buildings. That's not good. So we're gonna get a couple more roaches to make sure we can't die. You actually stay a relatively low drone count with this. Like not super low. It's not like you're gonna be on 2 drones and that's gonna be it. No, but you're gonna be at a drone count that just isn't very high. Oh. I'm not quite sure what he's doing, but I feel like attacking into roaches tends to be a mistake from the Terran point of view. You actually got in a pretty aggressive position here. We're just gonna move in, gonna move forward. I thought I was gonna be capable of having a way better fight here, but this wasn't exactly ideal. I wanna get +2 as well, though. I have a couple of really weird setups here. I want to get more roaches. I mean, I have a good roach count, don't get me wrong. I'm happy with that. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Wait, how am I supposed to defend this? Come here, buddy. I have a lot of roaches on the way. I have to admit, it does feel good. Now, I'm supposed to get a couple of Ravagers, I think. No, I don't want that. Come on, buddy. Give me a couple of Ravagers. I know you want to. Get some workers over here. I have no clue if I'm ahead, but I don't think I am. So, I actually do have some clue whether I'm ahead or not, and I think the answer is no. Should have rephrased that a little bit faster. I want more roaches, I think. I think I just got destroyed now. Like, actually just completely blasted. Could be wrong, though. I have a lot more roaches on the way. Still have some Ravagers as well. He has a very low count of... I want to get this one. Do I get 3 is enough now? Yeah, 3 is enough. That's big. Do I want to cancel it? I think I do. I get this as well. There we go. There we go. Not the hottest build, or not the hottest play by me, but we do have a crap ton of units right now. I mean, he doesn't really have much of anything, does he? Can we just counterattack at this point? Not sure if we can. Just gonna leave a couple of dudes here as well. Can I get that one? Actually, how bad am I feeling here is the real question now. So I want to get a couple of these bad boys, of these lurkers. We still have 73 workers. And I mean, if I can get like 4 lurkers on his side of the map, don't I just win the game? I'm not sure if that's actually how it works, but in my head that's how it works. That's usually what happens to me when I'm a Terran. They get like 3 lurkers on my side of the map and I actually just lose the game. Like, unironically as well. It's completely what happens. Now we're gonna try the same thing. He's a lot better than me, but I feel like my early game was really solid actually. What's he now? What's it, 2-2? Yeah, that's Spain. This is not it, is it? Oh, that's absolutely not it. Wonder if we can save this. Don't think we can. So we're lacking A, upgrades, B, a brain, and C, we're lacking things that can pull tanks forward. Vipers, that's the word I was looking for. I'm surprised he's gonna keep attacking, but on the other hand, he's probably so far ahead at this point that it's not even really gonna matter, huh? Yeah, I was just completely blasted. Honestly, I think there were some times where I didn't look that bad, but yeah, there wasn't. He really just was a little bit better than me. I'm 173 supply against 133 at this point. Maybe I should have just straight up counterattacked. His fort base was really late, but counterattacking against Terran tends to suck. 115 against 160. Maybe I should have just continued and gotten lurkers and spores here. I mean, he wasn't going into ghost yet. I think I still had a chance, but yeah. It was kind of painful as well. Yeah, here I lost. That was interesting. I don't think I played too poor. Like, my early game was pretty okay. Actually defended some of his things. We only lost 8 points here, so it's not really the end of the world. It's also not the beginning of the world. It's not the beauty that was in this game, I can assure you that. But I think overall I'm pretty happy with my progress. Like, I'm playing some high-level guys today. The thing usually that decides whether you go up in MMR or down in MMR isn't necessarily if you're beating the guy 600-700 MMR above you, but it's whether you're not losing to the guy 600-700 MMR below you. Like, when going up on MMR, the most important thing is that you're not losing to clown stuff. And I have a feeling that I'm still losing a lot to clown stuff. That's really the issue. I think, especially in high-level ZVP, I'm quite good. Very often I feel quite good in ZVZs as well. Let me put this monitor up a bit. That didn't work. Monitor's already at maximum reach. No, so I don't know. It just feels like very often I feel like I'm just better than the other guy, but they know like a little trick. Like these guys that have been practicing their stupid trick for 5 years, and then they get to finally play it against me, and I like have no clue how to deal with that trick. If I played like 3-4 times, I probably would be fine, but these guys have been practicing it so hard that I just don't know how to do it. It's a lot of that is in the early game in ZVZ as well for me, where I'm like, I just don't quite know what to do. And it's frustrating, but it's also part of the fun. Like it really is. It's like, there's very little things that feel better than actually improving, like in StarCraft, where there was a build that you always used to lose to, and then you figured out how to beat it. Like, that's such a sick feeling. When that happens, it's like, oh, yeah, come at me, do the build again, give me my free MMR. It's like when you finally figured out how to beat 12 pool in, like, PvZ or something like that, it's just the greatest feeling on Earth, honestly. Like, it's just like, oh my god, I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Or, like, if you finally, like, something clicks against a certain unit composition, it's just... It very often is very small things. I was like, oh, like if I do run bys here, like that would be sick. Or if I move my unit slightly different, or the positioning of my buildings, slightly different. And then it's like this one trick that you just learned, and the other guys are gonna suck against it for a while. Like, and it honestly feels fantastic. Like that feeling, I think it's not a StarCraft 2 exclusive, but it's very difficult. I haven't had it in many other things where I'm like, oh, now it finally clicks like that, It just feels so nice. Also because I never really do anything else than play StarCraft, so nothing else can click because I don't invest any time into it. I guess that's a story for a different time. Okay, I also played early hatchery, 16 hatch. And I honestly think my micro is quite good. Like my Ling Bane micro, I really think is quite powerful. I don't think there's many Zergs at this level that are a lot better at Ling Bane micro than I am. I'm gonna try to sneak by 2. No, okay, I'm just gonna keep everything at home. And not even just Ling Bane micro, but also just Ling micro in general. Like these type of 4-on-4 fights, I feel very comfortable in. Go on to them. And I'm supposed to actually get... I didn't know this, but... After watching a couple of games, I'm apparently... Okay, yeah, this is good. Good start. Put that one back a bit. He's gonna try to sacrifice something probably. I'm supposed to get a third queen here. That actually does help a little bit in defending these types of shenanigans that people tend to throw at me. So I want to see, hey, do you have a third base? If we don't see a third base here, you don't want to build too many links, but what you do want to do is you want to keep one link back in case you need to, you know? You need to build a baneling or something like that. You just want to sacrifice some of them. Some of them dudes. Uh-oh. It's Evo chamber? Actually, just gonna straight up go into this. I'm not quite sure what's happening because he still doesn't have a third base. So I really would love to figure out, hey, like, what are you doing here, buddy? But I don't think he's showing me. I didn't see extra gases there, though. I'm gonna play MUTA, which makes no sense, actually, thinking back. But he sees the... Okay, I'm gonna not play MUTA anymore. The MUTA plan has been cancelled. I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do. Like, this is an issue. Like, I just don't quite have the knowledge at times. Okay, we're gonna move across the map, though. That's for sure. And I actually kind of want to have a couple of guys patrolling areas. But I'm not even sure how many guys I should have patrolling areas, because there's a lot of overlords, you know? If he's playing 2-base MUTA, that would be interesting. This does look a lot like 2-base MUTA, doesn't it? This does look a lot like 2-base MUTA, yep. Please, I don't want to lose this queen. It's actually kind of important I don't lose this queen. Wait, is he just rallying links across the map, or what's he doing? I have so little money for someone who is supposed to be pretty far ahead. He has +1, no? No, not yet. Okay, that's interesting. I really thought he would have +1 there already. I mean, it's gonna be MUTA. It's not gonna be anything else. That's for sure. +1? Still no +1, huh? Very odd. Yep, there we go, Mutalisk. I think splitting up here, I'm not too sure about that decision. I can't lose this queen though, that's very important. I kind of want to move across the map with these dudes, but I also kind of don't want to move across the map with these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not quite sure how you... I can't lose that queen, I can't lose that queen, I can't lose that queen. Queen for a MUTA. It's not a good trade, but it is a trade. I think I built one over here. Yep, I did. I mean, I just don't have the resources to deal with this stuff. This is so good. MUTA is so freaking good in this matchup. It's actually crazy. It really makes no sense how good MUTA lists are in this entire matchup. I want one. Yeah. He's just gonna kill all of my dudes. He's gonna kill all of my queens. His entire plan is just, I'm killing your queens, buddy. That really is just all he's doing, it feels like. He's gonna try his best to also kill some other units that have anti-air right now. Perhaps slightly less effect. No, oh my god, I survived. That's big, actually. That actually is pretty big. Doesn't have a lot of workers though, huh? He's actually just spamming workers. Or spamming links, huh? Like, he actually is just spamming links. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta get a couple of these guys over here. Want some of these over here. I'm not quite sure what else I want to get though. Like, I don't know what's good here. I want to spread creep probably. I want to deny that type of run by. There's a couple of roaches that should be able to deal with everything on the other side. Oh, what the world? This feels so sick. Mutas are so good. What in the world am I supposed to do here? I just died. He just owns me with Ling Muta. Like here I have absolutely no idea what... I think I'm supposed to either get way higher in eco, but I'm so afraid of dying. I'm so afraid of dying to like a Roach Niders or something like that. Like I only have 6 workers more and he just keeps rallying in links. I did lose a lot of queens though, didn't I? I really think I did lose a lot of queens. She could have done that better, but still. Yeah, at this point I'm already dead. Like he's up in workers and he has Muta and +1. It feels so powerful. Maybe I should play that a bit and see what other people do against that. That feels so rough. My CVCs. So yeah, I'm kind of curious what my matchups are like on this account. My Zerg. I have 11% win rate against Zerg. 11. 66 against Toss. 11% win rate against Zerg. How is that possible? That means if I play against this guy 10 times, I'm gonna win. Oh wait, if I play against him 9 times, I'm gonna win once. Almost messed up my statistics there, guys. But that also happens to the best. Okay. Jaken, once again, a ZVZ. I don't even feel like I'm bad in the matchup. Like, once we get to building roaches like an idiot against each other, I feel pretty good at it, honestly. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel pretty powerful in this matchup. But if we're playing a type of style where I'm not building roaches against roaches, I know, I'm just kind of bad at it. I'm also not great with mutas personally. I have to admit, like I'm just not great at it. Mutas and links are so powerful. It's so crazy to me how powerful they are. Gonna get a hatchery over here. And then also hope, of course, that I'm not being cheesed. I also don't know how to deal with many of the cheeses. Like, there's just... it's these stupid tricks. Alright, what did I say? I'm gonna try to play the 2-base Muta myself now. So, you know, I can get a feel for... I don't think I'm supposed to build this drone. I'm gonna get... No. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's definitely not great. Against early game cheese, I'm gonna just... I think straight up die. Not because I built that drone. I would die anyway, so I might as well just build the drone, but just in general. I've also been thinking of just playing 12 poo or something like that every single game, so the game gets weird. And then I become like a 12 poo expert. But that's not a proper way to play StarCraft either, you know? Prick! He is 12 pooling me. He has a lot of links. I mean, it's not more than usual, it's just... I hate how many links it is what I'm trying to say. Let's just go, huh? I'm getting a lot of drones here as well. This thing is a little bit late. Am I even supposed to fight? Not sure if I'm supposed to fight. I don't think I was supposed to fight. No, no, no. Was this bad? I'm not sure if it was. I really am not sure if it was. Yeah, come in the main base, buddy. I have a surprise for you. He's gonna try to kill these two. He didn't even get it. That's big. Ho 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 ho. Good micro, huh? Good micro, Kevin. What you doing? That's beautiful. Do we stick with the plan, going 2-base layer? We can get very fast layer right now, actually. Should we just do it? We send these bad boys across the map. We pretend like we can get in there somehow. Did I already start an overlord? No, I didn't. Come, buddy, you go here. Oh, he's going for a full wall. Wait, was that a roach warren? Guess what? While you're building roach warrens, I'm building mutas, mate. I don't give a crap about what you do. Oh, leave me alone. I could even get a faster third base than him, but then I'm asking myself, is that necessary? And I think the answer is a hard and resounding no. So I'm not gonna do it. Like, very often I do these things. I also do this with toss. Is where I'm like, I'm ahead already, and rather than just conserving my lead and trying to leverage that lead, I'm like, what if I would get even further ahead by being really greedy right now? Because I love money. Like, I'm such a big fan of money in this game. It's great outside of the game as well. If you have money left over, you want to get rid of it, I'm your guy, you know? I can spend it real fast. Otherwise, I have a couple of friends who can help me as well. So if that's one of your problems, be sure to leave me an email. Write it down in the comments. And we can maybe work something out. But yeah, it's just, I just love having cash. Like, just being richer than your opponent feels good. You know, you can make fun of them when they forget to cancel a bill. And don't even have money to replace it. You know, there's just a lot of things that you can do when you have a lot of cash. The other one can, if he, okay, there is a chance. There is a chance that he's doing the same thing as me, but I think the chance is actually relatively small. So the reason why I'm not going in right now with this with an overseer is actually very simple. It's because I don't want to show him that I have a lair. You know, I mean, if he's not a complete idiot, he probably knows already. You know, we're just gonna go in. What's he gonna do? Actually gonna build a couple of links as well. I mean, we don't need much more on our worker count than we already have right now. What's he doing? What's he doing? No, don't do that. Okay, so what does this guy do to me last game? Let's think about that, huh? He just sniped queens with links, which is exactly what I'm gonna do as well. Like, no shot, my dude. And we get mutas. That's it. That really is just it, isn't it? We just get mutas. I don't think he has mutas. No fort gas. Oh, we're golden. We're golden here. Does he see I have +1? Not yet. Just gonna continue building links. More and more links and adding mutas when we have money. That is the play. Oh, let's see if we can kill some overlords as well. We can kill a crap ton of overlords, by the way. That is really nice. I think we get this, huh? Not quite sure what we want to do with these drones. Probably just want to move him out for a bit, so he can't kill too much here. And then once the links show up, I mean, it doesn't matter that I'm not trading perfectly here, because he is not trading, like, he's not trading well at all. So even if I'm not trading perfect, like, I could probably be doing this better. I just want to get rid of his dudes ASAP, you know? I don't give a crap about trading perfect at all. The only thing I care about is winning. And God knows I'm winning right now. I actually beat the 12 pool. I think it's the first time I got out ahead against the 12 pool. Except for when I do them, then I always get out behind with the 12 pool as well. So no matter what side of the 12 pool I'm on, I'm always the one losing. Maybe you can get some queens here. Oh, you forgot to transfuse. You'd love to see it. Well, you hate to see it if you're him, but... Come here, buddy. This is the beauty. Is I can just kind of chill in between these bases with my mutalisk and then send in my links like a complete moron. That's just so beautiful. I killed a crap ton of workers. Gonna get another one of these. I don't actually have enough larvae, I think. I want to build a couple of mutas. Huh? I mean, it's just over. He's gonna lose all of these spores as well. Right, I just built a couple of queens accidentally. Up, now he lost all of his spores. Now he's gonna lose everything on the ground. This is such a broken strategy. Holy crap. I love it. I love it. Nice. Out of my game, dude. I'm owning so hard. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hey, another surround. Can we go in there? Well, we probably can, but we don't need to. We're up 2 bases soon. 2 bases. Usually I'm down 2 bases. Hello, MUTA as well. I do it all on creeper, so I don't give a crap about if he sees me or not. I'm an exhibitionist when it comes to morphing banelings. Just build do it whenever I feel like it. Alright? Get 2 more of those mutalisks. Hey. Hey. He shouldn't be using banelings for that, but... Oh, accidentally attacked these. Like, what does he do? What is his plan here? He's just gonna hide behind this wall. Here, look at this. Like, I can just keep doing this, buddy. I have infinite money. I don't understand why people stay in when it's up. Oh, crap. Did I ruin it? No, I didn't. Come here. I have +2 on my links. My dude. There's just no way. +2 links are so powerful. GG gets called. We win another game. We get a couple of points. And I think that's going to be it for this episode. I think we ended up with about +20 points. Not the end of the world. Not the beginning either, like I said earlier. If you did enjoy, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. I hope you all had a very good time. And I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.